Yes, now people, Des from King of the Pit TV signing in. I've had a request to check this song out by a Mr. Austin Martinez. Gojira, Ocean Planet. There's a big Gojira fan base out there. I've got 4 subscribers at the moment, right? But the Gojira videos do pick up a little bit of traction relative to everything else I'm doing, so we're going to stick with them. It's been quite a adventure so far through. I've done three videos on them, one being a live performance, which seems to be doing the best, so a lot of people must be searching up that live set or the live video of that particular song. And I've done 2 others of 2 separate tracks from, I believe, 2 different records, and they've got 2 different sounds completely. Apparently, this is a heavy tune, so I apologise for yawning. That's just the way I go. Let's get into it. This is Gojira, Ocean Planet. Apparently, it's a heavy one. It's a quality title. Paints a picture, does the song title. A great soundscape with them ringing notes. This is the most death metal slash heavy metal section I've heard of him so far, I think. That dun 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 dun. Proper pit ninja riff. That kick drum just punctures the soundscape. It comes through with a real punch to it. I don't want to bop my head and seem stupid because I don't know if I'm keeping up with the time signature here and the riff pattern. Nothing abnormal here as far as the pattern I've seen with Gojira's music. So this is 1 minute 30 into the song and they're still doing the same riff essentially. From what I've noticed, this band tends to have quite few sections within their songs, or at least with the last songs I've heard, quite a few sections. But what they do is they make it tight, optimize that section to ensure that it's good enough to throw in and really have a good runabout. And then they just pelt that riff and that section for quite a while until we move into the next thing. So it's good because it builds anticipation rather than going A, B, C, D, E, F, G all the way through in the matter of moments. You're thinking, what's coming next? Where is this going to go? Where is this going to mature? Very cool. And even if it didn't, you're still holding on and they're still captivating you with just the one idea as far as the instrumental goes. I've got a question. What's your favourite aspect to this riff? Is it the heavy section, or is it the open chord sort of dreamy soundscape they create? That twinkly sound, which also is quite melancholy, quite mesmerizingly dismal at the same time. Where are we going? This is just like some old school breakdown. This. Really thick, dense distortion on that guitar. Dun dun dun. Just a real quality. I don't even know how I'd be able to put it. To be fair with you, I'm not a gearhead or very familiar with tones, guitar tones and so forth. But it's not sharp. It's not stabbing. It's like a big, heavy coated bomb of a chord when it hits. In this band, I assume has two guitarists, but they'd be able to pull off a third with the sound they've got. You know, I could see three guitarists being in this band, even though they wouldn't be using three to sort of differentiate too much, just for tightness and the density of the riffs. It would just be crushingly heavy. I'm sure on the record and through the producing there's more than one guitar. They'll be double tracking the guitars and so forth and panning them respectively. Back to the A section. So I'm curious, will they go back to the B section after this? Will they create that pattern? So I'm gonna take a hunch here. I don't know this band, nor, well, I know they're quite an inventive act, but I think we've had the A section, we just had the B section with the breakdown. We're back into the A section. This song from here, halfway through, could either go into the B section again, and then finish on a C section, so something completely different, or go to the B section again, so the breakdown after this, and go into, well, this riff, the A section again, and finish off with that. They could extend this to the length we heard with the first time around, and in doing so we'd only be able to fit that B section in once more, because it was quite a lengthy time it took them to run through that. Or we could do the C section after this and finish off on either the A or B section. And I'd like to say they'd do the B section at the end if they chose that. Hopefully you followed that. I like song structure and creating pattern and memorable, well-written songs. Not that I can write a well-written song, but as a listener to music, I like to, create a connection with the music and know how an artist can create a connection with me. And who cares? Let's get on with it. Have we got any guitarists watching this? Pinch harmonics, I never got the hang of them. I was never able to just casually do pinch harmonics. That double kick is clean. Just dun dun dun. This band, no offense, is very simple, but they're very tight. They don't go out of their way to shred or show off what they're really capable of. They just know how to make what they do really effective. Dun dun dun, it's one power chord. Very grim vocal. This chord progression takes you through an experience. It never resolves. It's always just going. You want it to end up here, right? The flat line, the bass line of the song, you want it to end up here, but it just stays above that. Dum 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 dum. But you want it to go dum dum dum. You want it to resolve. But they're just holding that cadence from you. If you like sounds like that, check out a band called not Azrael, Rinoa, a UK based band. They're not a thing no more. But if you like big broad soundscapes in metal music, check out the band Rinoa, please. So they've gone back to that riff and they've incorporated what's called a rake. So the guitar pick goes across the muted strings, and with the amount of distortion they've got on it, just creates that chainsaw sound. I'll tell you what, I liked the name Ocean Planet from the start, okay? Which I think refers to a separate planet and concept. But we, on planet Earth, most of planet Earth is covered in water, so we're called the Blue Planet. I don't think it refers to that, but it might do. The title Ocean Planet I found very pleasing, and it created a brilliant image in my head. Great imagery. Ocean Planet in accordance, and when I might just be using words I don't understand now, but I'm excited. So Ocean Planet and the sound that we're getting from this section goes hand in hand and creates such a brilliant world to live in. The Ocean Planet was dum 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 dum. This big open space they've created in this sound right now. Very atmospheric. And every once in a while you'll hear this little ting from the drum. Ting. Just this ever slight just tapping on a glass, but it just pierces the sound. Just that little ting, the frequency is just high enough to just clip through everything. I was obviously very wrong on the structure, by the way. brilliant. I've got nothing more to say. That was brilliant. That was Gojira, Ocean Planet, from the record From Mars to Sirius. What a brilliant soundscape they created. I don't use the term soundscape regular, because normally when it's metal music it's riffs. They did some good riffs. They created some extreme music. They created a heavy track. They created a bouncy track. But here they created a full-on soundscape. They created an atmospheric scene in my mind. They created something a little more than something to tap my foot to. That was good. That was Gojira, Ocean Planet. That's Des from King of the Pit TV signing out. Thank you for the recommendation.